Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain.
Down. Oh,
All right, everybody, welcome back to the First Look podcast for C3 Esports. Today I'm joined by my fellow panelists. Go ahead and start introducing yourselves.
I'm Coolio. I'm never gonna be out of this podcast. I'm always gonna be on it. I'll be here till the day I die. Roll Niners. That's all I have to say.
Go ahead, Blurry.
oh, my name is Blurry. Wake Tech. The boys. Yeah.
I'm Chief. I'm back again. I'm gonna keep coming around just like Coolio. You know, I'm kind of stuck here at this point. You know what I mean?
Nate
No,
doesn't
I'm the
want to
new.
leave.
I'm the new person here. This is interesting.
I know you're gonna have to start catching up the speed with how everything's going already. By the way,
Yeah, man.
Chief, center yourself.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But no, just for a quick jumping straight into things here. Let's just go ahead and start talking about some of the big matchups from last week in the A League. We had Clemson versus Lander, and Clemson actually beat Lander 3-1. And at this time, Clemson was the 2nd seed and Lander was the 3 seed. What are y'all's thoughts on that?
Big upset. I mean, I didn't see it coming. I thought Lander was gonna wipe the floor with Clemson, and yeah, I got proved wrong. I mean, I had Lander at 4 on my power rankings last week. What happened? What happened, Lander? Come
Yeah,
on.
I don't know.
Make me look
I haven't
bad.
seen much of Lander, man, but I knew Clemson was good, and that's a big statement for them to like move up top of the league. And Lander, as an unknown, being at the top of the league, kind of docked him down a bit to that loss.
No, I agree. I totally thought Lander was gonna take that game, but I mean, Clemson came out on top, and they're just showing that they're here. You know what I mean?
Now, my big
Right.
question here for y'all is like, do you think Lander's going to be able to make that recovery and come back from that loss, or do you think they're going to come back in and slowly start dropping down the leaderboard?
Honestly, I think they're gonna drop out the leaderboards because in week 4 they play the ultimate team, the freaking Goliath, the freaking Goliath, the UNC Charlotte with the
It
Captain
wasn't
Coolio.
me. I didn't do it.
Coolio. I think that Lander doesn't have what it takes to keep up with us. They just haven't met us yet, and when they do, they're in for something. They're in for something. That's
Yeah,
all
I
I can
don't.
say.
I think they're gonna have some losses that keep putting them down in the rankings for the rest of the season. I don't
They
think they're gonna
definitely do
keep up
got
in the
some.
top 5.
They definitely do got some big matches coming up. I guess we're gonna have to see next week when they play. They play UNCC, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's gonna be
Yeah.
a good matchup to see. I mean, if they can't take that, then it's just gonna
Oh, they got
demoralize them and keep going down, I guess.
a bye week 5 against Pembroke. They'll be all right. They'll come back.
That's crazy.
And then I mean, they play. I'm trying to find them. Yeah,
I
play.
was
They got a
looking.
bye week 6. Yeah, I think they'll be all right. I still think they're probably gonna make playoffs, but like, you know,
Nah,
They
They're
got
playoffs
going
back-to-back
is
buys like that, man. What the heck?
they're going down next week.
back-to-back buys is crazy.
That's back-to-back.
I
But
mean, they're a
now
little
jumping
soft.
into the big, very disappointing upset, I would say, for one of our panelists, but a great upset for the other panelists. We got UNCC, the number 4 seed, beating ECU, the number 5 seed, with a 3-0 sweep. You got any thoughts on that, Coolio?
You know, Chief, I said we wouldn't lose again, and I promised that. Deep down in my heart, I wanted to, I felt bad for you because I knew you guys like could play better. So I got you a gift here. Let me get it out. There you go.
Oh.
You had that set up. It's
Oh.
kind of crazy. I'm not even
You
gonna
can
lie.
take that.
Oh
You can
man.
take this. You can
Ah.
take this, and then maybe the powers will transition to you, and you'll be able to sweep somebody.
Ooh.
You're probably
I
gonna.
might just have to take you up on that offer. I'm not gonna lie.
We play
But
tonight, man. We play tonight.
we
Once
do play
again,
tonight.
3
I
times in a week almost.
can't let the best of 5 or yeah, the best of 3 best of 5s go that make it a clean sweep. So
Wait,
just
you
gonna
guys
play
playing
all
again for
tonight.
a scrim for rematch?
No, we have
No,
to
we
play
have
it.
we play them in Nick.
Oh.
We
We
played
played
them.
them
Oh, come on.
We
Oh,
played them
come
in
on.
C3 and then what? CCS? Was
or
it
SEL,
SEL? Yeah. We
and then
just,
the
can't get away
lineup
from them.
for Sear. Yeah, it's gonna be.
But I told y'all, we are not dropping a game, and we haven't dropped a game yet. I mean, this week I don't think we're gonna drop a game either. Lender's just chop cheddar. I mean,
Chop cheddar. So what
we're
happens if
more.
you do drop a game? What happens?
Well, I mean, we're
He
gonna
gives me
overlook that.
$500. He gives me $500.
Get the
We're gonna
Venmo
move on very
ready.
quickly. We're gonna
Get
move
that
on very
Venmo
quickly.
ready.
I'm down, but we're not losing. No,
No,
done with that. Not a fan.
too strong.
Now the
Charlotte
real,
boy's too strong.
real question now is, where is ECU gonna stand now? They're currently at the 3-0 sweep to the Niners after last week talking up so much trash just to get 3-0 sweep. That's gotta be devastating over there, Chief.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we all know, or not we all know, but me and my teammates know we're kind of in a slump right now as a team. There's plenty for us to work on. So I mean, it's nothing but up from here at this point. Rock bottom sucks, but you can only be at rock bottom for a while before you start coming out on top. You know what I mean?
I mean, you're gonna be on top. You got a bye week this week.
Yeah, we ain't got to worry about C3 for this week.
The
We got plenty of
3-0.
time for improvement before we head into week 5.
That
Might,
Clemson match.
That's gonna be a good game.
Mm.
might get lucky like UNCC losing the UNCW, then that bye saving their 4th seed spot.
That is true. That bye week off the rip kind of saved y'all in their power rankings.
Looking at these like records,
Yeah.
you guys know what seed you are, or not what seed, what place you're at right now.
Mm.
Now I do.
You guys are 4th right now. You're tied with like you're tied with Wilmington, Wake Forest, and us and State. So it's just basically battle of like the 2
It's a
and
deep
1s.
1 and 2 area, man.
This week's gonna be a big week for a lot of teams here.
Except for us. Bye week. Ain't gotta worry about too
Scott,
much this
man.
week.
That's 3-0, baby.
Yeah, taking the free 3-0 for the bye week.
Man.
But now, jumping into the last bigger matchup here, we had USCA playing against UNCP coming in the 10 and 13th seed, and USCA with the 3-0 there solidifying that they're going to be moving up here. The real question is, what is UNCP, like, that's going to be devastating for UNCP, right? I mean,
Being the first out at LAN, and now you're kind of at the bottom of the bracket. already at the beginning of the season. It's definitely not looking good for them right now.
Yeah, to get
UNCP.
swept too. That's rough getting swept. Not a game.
1 second, gentlemen. Let me pull something up real quick.
Oh, Coolio, what are you doing?
Oh, here we go.
let me
What are
go
you doing?
over to
What are you
my
cooking now?
lovely directory that the Nate Dog has given me. We're gonna pull up some ranks real quick. We're gonna wake up this chat a little bit. We're gonna wake them up.
Oh,
So UNC Pembroke C3, C2, GC1. That's current ranks right now. Aiken. That is not Aiken. That is not Aiken. There's no shot that's Aiken. They have a GC3.
Yes.
bro pulled up
Yes.
USC.
And lacks diversity.
Dang. Okay. Well, I didn't think they would be that low. I thought they'd be taking some wins at least. You guys GC3. How y'all losing? Who'd they
Well,
lose
I
to?
will. I will say,
They lost to us.
the games they've lost have been close.
Let me see. Wait, check USCA.
Partly my responsibility. Shouldn't have been close. That's on
You-
me. That's on me. But I mean, they're far down though. It's like he's a
Yeah.
good shooter too. He has like the shooting ability to carry 1v3 series, and they're far down. But wait, aren't they ahead of or tied with you guys right now?
Yes. We don't talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Listen. If we look at but if we look at our matchups, right? We did play like the top 3 teams back to, or except for UNCP, but we played USC and then we played UNCC, and then next
I
week we have
know.
next week we have Clemson as well. I mean,
Yeah,
just
but then you
playing
got
all
the
the
double buy. So I mean,
yeah. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
I just can't
it'll come
believe
back.
that. I can't believe Aiken actually took that. I made the argument last week that it's better to have a consolidated rank of on your roster. Like you get C3, C2, and then you got GC1, so they're more tightly placed. But if you got a GC3 and you got two C3s, what's that gonna do? Like, does Lax Diversity even trust his boys? Is he going for flip resets? Is he gonna do air dribbles? He's got that mental that his team isn't gonna be as reliable as some other players that he probably has played with in the past. So there's an argument to be made that that could impact their gameplay. And that's what I was trying to say last week, but apparently not, because they got the sweep and somehow they proved me wrong. I guess, you know what? I'm just going to start saying the opposite of what I think, and that's what's going to happen. That's always what happens.
Yeah, he's talking from experience with sports betting.
We don't talk about that.
All right. Y'all have given your feelings and thoughts on those games. Some of them pretty cool, some of them pretty accurate. But now we're gonna jump into the power rankings here. We'll start with Coolio's top 5. What you got here for?
Just
Oh boy.
let me speak my mind here, gentlemen. I will not change my top 2 from last week. USC on top because they don't get to fall victim to the Niners. Second is the Niners themselves, not because I go to that school or anything, but represent. We are a solid roster. I think we could probably go head to head. I mean, we haven't even scrimmed USC with the new boy. We played with Lazy at LAN, or we played with both Lazies, so Santiago and Isaac. We both played with them at Wilmington, and we still held our own against USC, but we just had to play for so long. We got all tuckered out. And for the third, we're going to have Lander. But I thought that it wasn't the third. I know the third got flipped. I called that out, and then Nate told me they lost 3-1 to Clemson. So Clemson, I'll put at 3, and then Lander is at 4, and then State is at 5 because State has potential. I still believe they're going to come out somehow and actually, turn it around right now because it doesn't seem like they're not really cooking.
All right, what are y'all's thoughts on that?
I mean, come
I'll
on,
give the
man.
top. I'll give
Where's the
number 1.
love? Where's the love?
Yeah, I'll give number 1 to you guys. Like, yeah, USC is number 1. That makes sense. But I mean, having NC State over like UNCC or UNCW or Wake Tech, or even us actually.
Yeah.
I
I
would
know.
like
Yeah, I
to-
was gonna
Again,
say
we're
you
down bad
guys.
with
Come
our
on.
record, but yeah, I was gonna say we're
Yeah,
down bad
yeah,
with our
yeah.
record, but I mean, we're out of the top 5 is crazy.
I mean, like, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm not the pity party kind of guy. Like, I'll call if you guys like perform, brother. I will put you up there.
Oh,
I want to see results. Trust me, I'm on y'all's side of the court, but I ain't gonna be sitting there supporting. I can't support until y'all start supporting yourselves.
man,
We
but you're
gotta,
putting the 1 and 2 team at 4th.
yeah,
What's that
because
about?
State has a very solid roster.
No, I'm
Which
talking about
They're 1 and
Lander.
2, and you put them above what?
They have a GC1,
Yeah.
GC3, and GC1. I mean, like they're not bad. These guys have peaked GC3, SSL, and GC2. They're a solid roster. Who have they played? Let's see. If they lost to a really bad team, I will withdraw all the comments I've made. I will
We're talking,
see.
wait, Lander?
No. State,
Let's
state,
okay.
state.
Stay. All right.
They're
State,
2 and 1.
State played USC first, and on top of that, they went 3-2
And
with them.
then,
They went 3-2. They went
oh,
3-2. Game 5 with
So
one of the
did
best
we.
teams. You went game
yeah.
5?
It's
What
like
do y'all start?
ECU did. Yeah.
Get
Yeah, we
swept.
won game 5,
Got
and
swept by UNC Charlotte.
we won game 1 and game 3.
little devil's advocacy here. Y'all did get blown out the two that you did lose.
Yeah, but you got to think we were down 2 with maybe a minute left, right? And then we started to have to pick up the pressure because we don't want to lose. And then at that point, that they're just converting right after we're all pushed up trying to make a goal or something, and then no balls in our net.
Um, yeah, I mean, like the only team they have lost to is USC. No, wait, they've only lost to USC. What are we yapping about here, gentlemen? USC solid.
I'm
State's
just saying,
looking
man.
good. State's
I'm
looking
just saying,
solid.
man.
I mean, look, they beat Aiken. I mean, that's really not an accomplishment. You did drop a game, but like,
Yeah, they did drop a game to Aiken,
um,
and then Coastal.
they're
I mean,
yeah, Coastal. I mean, what more can you
I'll
want
let you
from
know
them?
Coastal's record ranks GC1, C3, C2, C1 peaks. So
I'm
Where's
just
CCU at right now?
they are 1 and 2.
who'd they
Okay.
beat?
Oh, this probably got to be like a bottom one. Probably Pembroke.
Elon
Pembroke or Elon? Yep.
Yeah.
beat Elon
Elon.
game 5.
Hmm.
I don't know, man.
I'm telling you, like they're definitely going to finish top 5 in this league, and if they don't, I'll be very surprised.
Well, you did say earlier that you say with the opposite. You should have said the opposite.
They are not finishing top 5. They're going bottom of the barrel.
It's too late. It's too
No,
late.
the reverse psychology is not going to work. Damn it. Darn it. Darn it.
All right. Any more thoughts on that one, boys? Or do you want to go
Niners
ahead and
No,
get first
I
or
think
second.
yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah, he thinks that Niners are getting first or second. You heard that.
All right, Blurry, let's go ahead and walk away with yours.
All right, the real list, the real power rankings, the real hierarchy in this league, man. Number 1, undoubtedly USC, the champs, the goats. They're gonna be the clear and away leaders for the entire league. But number 2,
Red light league.
also just as strong and hot take, Clemson, my boys. They're playing solid. They are a good trio. They got what it takes to be up there. Top 3, top 2. I got them at 2. Number 3, another strong team. Why rate the real boys? Got my boys Charlotte. They're strong. They're coming together with Knight, new third. Take some time. They're coming together. They got it. Number 4. Listen, gotta give some respect to us, man. I got Wake Tech, number 4. Come on, there's too many 1 and 2 teams. What are we doing down there? You get the record, you win the games, you move up. Number 4, number 5. It's not Lander. It's not NC State. It's ECU. All right, listen. They're still just as strong. I don't see it in Lander. I don't see it in State, man. ECU's got it, but they're still top 5. That's the list, all right? That's the real hierarchy in here. Thoughts,
Like you got
gentlemen?
something to
What do
say
you
there,
think?
Coolio.
Yeah. Coolio, you gonna
You
kill
know,
me?
I'm just like looking up at the sky, wondering if a house fell on me, and I'm in the Wizard of Oz because, brother, ECU at 5, Wake Tech at 4. I get, we like have a little bit of love from like for each other, but
Man.
it's like if you're gonna be honest, if you had $1,000 right now, would you bet on that actual power rankings?
Yes.
Yeah. And I would be just as confident playing Lander or State to put us in that spot, man.
Got that dog in you, I guess. Got that dog in you.
Oh yeah,
I'll
man.
give you
I
I
can
will
that.
back
respect
it.
that.
I know. I mean, I can't. I
Yeah.
mean, there's really nothing to like say. If you think you guys got it, you got it.
Nah,
Just saying,
that's
man.
not a bad top 5.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Top two. I mean, right now, top two you can't really go against Clemson and USC being at the top two, especially after Clemson's big game win. Putting them at two is respectable.
Yeah.
Let me
I
see.
mean, you're hot on your tails though, Coolio. You're chasing them. You're giving them a run for their
I'm
money.
telling you, bro, we ain't dropping a game. Lander, we're coming. We're coming, brother. 3-0 sweep. I got another broom for you too. Got it from Walmart on sale.
All right. I guess Chief, we'll go ahead and jump into yours.
I might get a lot of hate for this one.
Oh, boy.
Pirates
It's
number one.
it's just how I'm feeling. It's just how I'm
All
feeling.
right.
Let's hear it.
All right, number one is USC. I don't think I need to go into much detail about that one.
Fair. That's fair.
Number two, Clemson. I've already said how I feel about Clemson. They just came off a big win. Being the number two spot is definitely a fair ranking for them. Number
Mm.
three, I have Lander, but I didn't know that Lander lost to Clemson when I made that. So for now, I'm just gonna keep it at Lander. Four is UNCW. You know, good team. They got pretty good record right now. They're definitely a force to be reckoned with. They just need to clean up certain things, and they'll definitely be in the top five. And then, oh wait, I said that. No, I said it right. And then number five is UNCC. I put UNCC. ECU does not make top five for the A League. All my boys are gonna hate on it. I know, but just knowing how we've been playing and the I know we can definitely be better, but right now I feel like not putting us in top five may spark us, give a little spark. But right now, not putting us at top five is just where I'm at.
Coolio, it's all yours, man. It's all yours.
Chief, we got to talk, man. Let's have a heart to
I'm
heart real
listening.
quick.
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening.
I'm looking at your last week's power rankings. A little bit of like,
Ooh, the
but
history. Okay, let's see.
you put ECU at first. We all kind of predicted that. We thought that you were going to do it again. You didn't, but you put USC. The thing I'm trying to question is you put State at 3. And now you brought UNC Wilmington up when they play USC this week, actually tonight. Their caskets are already at their doors, brother. They are done. They are not beating USC. UNC Wilmington does not have what it takes. Drip Team's rotation will not work against them because USC plays a very solid second man, and they always play it really close on them. That's not going to work against UNC, or that's going to work against UNC Wilmington because they say monkey see, monkey do. They dive. They dive and dive again. It's not going to work. USC is going to dominate them, and they're going to move down in the power rankings. I don't even see them being on your power rankings. I don't know why you put
Next week, hey, next week's a new week. You know what I mean? This entire top five could be completely changed. This is just how I'm feeling for this week.
but like you didn't put.
Wilmington above y'all. You guys lost to them though. You got to think about it like that.
But yeah, you said it
Oh, wait,
yourself. We
you're
had an off week. We
right.
had an off week. We said
Yeah.
we ain't losing again, and we ain't losing. We still kicking.
No, I totally understand where you're coming from, but I mean, you guys did lose to them, and just the record shows.
In a game
That is a
five.
bad,
In a
bad
game
history,
five.
though,
In
Coolio.
a
Correct
game
in the
five.
game
In a
five, but
game. Thank
you know it shouldn't even have went to. It shouldn't even have went past game four for y'all.
I agree with that. I agree with that. But I just think that State has to be in that top 5 no matter what. We have to consider this. State's a solid roster. They played a really good team, and the only team they've lost to is USC. They have the chance to make top 3, honestly. They're just going to have to, play these big matchups when they do end up playing. Let me see who they play. When they have, like, a big matchup
Wake
against.
Forest tomorrow. No, big matchup.
Yeah. State, they play Wake Forest. Yep. And then you have.
Bye week.
Yeah, they get a bye week. And then they have to play Wake Tech. Oof.
They play us, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough
Unfortunate.
game, too.
Okay.
Then they play
Keep
ECU.
them out of the top 3 until after that. All right.
They play y'all back to back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
Hey, if
gonna
you're
be
those are
rating
sick.
them
gonna be some
top 3,
big
the
matchups
results
for
will
them.
show, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
But then they play
that's what I. That's,
Well, that's B League. My bad. They play Clemson.
no, they play. No, they play
week
Clemson
week
after
8.
us.
That's gonna
So
be
they
a
play
big one.
some. Yeah, almost 4 out of their last 5 matchups are gonna be massive.
Yeah, they play Lander too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
That whole
Elon. I
stretch at
mean,
the end.
Bye week. No, I'm just kidding.
But I mean, that's really going to be make or break for them. If they start, performing up to par against these like solid rosters, especially like if they get to the point where they beat Clemson, yeah, they're a top 3 roster. Shortly behind USC and then shortly behind UNC Charlotte. That's not bias at all. It's not bias.
Bias. Totally not bias.
All right. Well, I guess with that being said, we can go ahead and jump into the A League matchups and get y'all's thoughts and predictions on who's going to take away each game here.
Oh,
Now-
man.
It's gonna be a lot more fun for me tonight. We don't play this week.
Yeah, 3-0. Easy win. All right.
All right. So for the first matchup, we got UNCC versus Lander. I think we all.
I can't.
UNCC
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
think
gotta
UNCC.
prove the second, third, top 3 power rankings. Come on, this is your chance.
Yes, sir. We ain't dropping a game.
All right. Well, so UNCC. Somebody clip it in case it goes wrong for them.
As
If
soon
it
as they
goes
drop
wrong, I'll
one
be surprised.
game.
As soon
I'll
as
be
they drop
surprised.
one game, it's over.
I'll be
Yeah.
spammed with the clip.
He made a bet that if he drops one game, he'll sponsor the tournament. All right, now
Julio, what are you doing with your money, man?
Giving it away.
we
to
got
Mr.
now
B.
game 2. We have
Man.
UNCW versus USC.
And they're playing right now, aren't they? Or about to?
No, they play at I think 9 o'clock tonight.
Okay. So they play tonight.
I think
I think we all have the same thoughts on that one too.
Nate, I would like
Yeah.
to actually, instead of funding the tournament, I would like to fund the mental health coach that you guys will need after USC destroys every little bit of hope you guys have. Yeah, USC in 3.
That's
they'll probably be
crazy.
watching Netflix shows while they're playing. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
All right,
man.
now we got NC State versus Wake Forest.
State.
State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be another 3-0.
Yeah,
But this
I
will
know.
show
Good.
if they start slipping with games, like they drop a couple games, it's gonna show some cracks in how strong they are, though. But they should come away comfortably.
Yeah, I agree.
Forest, they only lost 1 game this season, but their schedule has been a little bit tough. They had Clemson, and then they had Coastal. Oh, they won the Coastal one, and then they had week 3. They had a
Bye.
bye. Week 4 they play State. How are they 2-1 then? Does that count as a
Lose
win
the
if you get a
bye.
bye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you get a
Yes.
bye, it's a 3-0.
Dude, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why your 4th seed stayed.
Yeah,
I didn't
pretty
know that.
much.
I didn't know that. Oh
If
yeah,
you-
well,
if the bye didn't count, you would have been like 7th.
okay, that's
We're in
fair.
the same boat. I can't even laugh. We're in the same boat.
I'll say State, but I think it'll probably be like 3-1. They'll knock one off.
All right, now we got CCU versus Wake Tech.
Yeah.
Wake Tech 3-0.
I'm not gonna.
Knowing
lie.
what Coastal has to offer, it's definitely, I'm thinking Wake Tech 3-0 for sure.
Coastal went game 5.
Thank you, boys.
Coastal went game 5 with Elon, which is a wild series score on that one. I can't believe that one. And then they played Wake Forest, got swept, and then this week they played State, got swept. Yeah, Coastal is they're done. Wake Tech 3-0.
That's it. Julio says they're chalked. We got it.
All right, well I guess we'll jump into Clemson versus USCA. Is Clemson gonna hold that number 2 spot?
Clemson's 3-0 in that team.
Yeah,
I think Lax is
Should.
going to give them. I think.
Should.
Yeah, they should. I think Lax is going to give them a little bit of trouble, but I think Clemson's got that one.
I will say,
Yeah.
I know a little from streamer perspective of that last USCA game, they did almost hit a flip reset musty double on the opposing team. One of the
That would've been
not
nasty.
not
That
it
was
was
That's
not
it. They're
it
taking
was
a game.
not
That's
it was not the GC3.
It was not.
It was not. And
Oh, it
looked-
wasn't.
It
They're
wasn't
taking a
Lax.
game. That's it.
I think they take a game, definitely, but I think Clemson does come out on top. It's definitely not going to be a 3-0. It's definitely going to be a lot closer, but I got the trust in Clemson.
Yeah.
I say
So,
Clemson.
ASAL states Clemson didn't get the chance to have a bye this season. He got scammed.
Nate.
Yeah, it's rigged. Rigged.
Hey, you know what? I can
Mm.
only do so much with 13 teams in 10 weeks. Alright? It's gonna be a little off balance in some spots.
Somebody slip him a
Um,
20.
All right, now
Pat's just said Aiken
It's
is a
probably you,
dark
man. You
horse.
probably slid him a couple.
now we got a final matchup for A League. We have UNCP versus Elon.
Wow, Battle of the
Wow.
Titans.
Big dogs.
UNCP 0 and
That's a close
3,
one.
Elon and 0
That's
and
a
3.
close one.
I'm not disrespectful.
Yeah.
I'm a realist, brothers. I don't say things that aren't represented by this here leaderboard. I'm not saying that USC's trash or anything like that. I'm saying UNCP 0 and 3, Elon 0 and 3. Battle of the Titans. They're fighting for any little bit of, win they can get. Because maybe they can squeeze out that 8th spot and then get a playoff spot. We don't know though. We don't know. That's gonna be a tight game, and I'll have to see the series score. Y'all say your piece first. I'm going back through. And
Not
looking
to
at stuff.
bring up the past or anything. I understand that UNCP did go out. They were the first team out of the LAN, but they did reverse sweep Elon in seeding. So I think it's definitely going to be a good matchup.
True.
It's going to be close, but I'm going to take UNCP to come out on top of that one.
Ooh, Elon took a game off of Wilmington.
Oh,
Oh, that's it. Elon.
Yeah, I'm
3-2.
saying Elon. I'm saying Elon off that one.
I'm gonna stick with UNCP just to be the outlier.
Elon
In
3-1.
UNCW's defense, we were having an off week.
I said I didn't. That
man.
didn't hold up in
Results are
court against
results.
mine. Every
No,
time I said I
Yeah.
was.
No, but you have a goated roster in law.
All right, off week though. Off week. My controller DC, but I was trying to go for kickoffs like 8 times. That's what it was.
Oh, there we go. The arguments
But-
are starting to fall.
It was lag.
It was fine.
I guess now jumping
Go
in
to
from
shower.
the A League match, start going through our top 5 B power ranking.
Let me get my lovely list out. First, USC. They have the ranked Warriors. Just like their A League or their A team. Yeah, they're going to carry this whole league. Then I have State at second because I didn't want to change it from last week's. And then third, I did not. Well, I did move something. I put UNC Charlotte at 3. Number 4, we got Wake Tech. And then 5, we have ECU. I'm telling you,
Dang.
it's like UNC Charlotte is. I'm not just because I go to the school doesn't mean I'm like rooting because they swept Wake Tech. Oh, sorry, coughing a little bit.
With the B, right?
Yeah, the B.
Oh, man.
They swept Wake Tech. We love to see it, but they do play Lander, which isn't a good, which isn't a as strong roster as their A team. But UNC Charlotte definitely is going to take that 3rd spot for me. What are y'all thoughts, gentlemen? Y'all want to cook me?
I got
Nah.
pretty much the same list, to be honest. I'm hanging
Yeah.
with you. I'm rocking with you.
Well, y'all at least got UNC Charlotte up there. Nah, he's about to go through it. I'll wait for Nate.
Yeah.
What are you waiting on me for?
I want to hear their power rankings. I need to hear them.
Oh, did I miss your last 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wake taking
That's
the
tough.
ECU.
All right.
Yeah.
That's on
Solid.
me. That's on me. I was sitting there waiting for. I was like, bro, what do you mean you're moving on already? All right, Blur. If you want to go ahead and we can start with yours.
Yeah, man. I feel like I'm just gonna be copying Coolio. The top 3 dogs. I've got number 1 USC, the big dogs. Even their B team, super strong, leading the way. NC State's B team, pretty solid, pretty dominant. They are cooking. They are coming together. And then with Coolio, number 3, UNC Charlotte. B team is pretty solid. I don't know if they're gonna be breaking into the top 2 with USC and NC State. They're kind of solidifying that top 2, but they're right there behind them. And then 4th, I got USCA. They have a solid B team roster as well. They're up there. And then Lander's cooking. They're top 5 big dogs.
Oven's gonna be left on. They're gonna be burning it.
Bro, my list is good.
Well, they play
those
my
last
boys.
2 are questionable.
They play my boys this week.
Man.
I
Who did?
can't. No, UNC Charlotte's B team plays Lander's B team.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So this is like a big matchup because they're
Chief,
both
did
2
you
and
see the
1.
chat?
Yeah.
I'm just
What?
saying.
Yeah, dude.
Mazzo said.
They're
Bro. Fourth. Come on. Come on. Represent. Got some homies down there. They can cook.
well, they
I've seen them half flip. They got it, all right?
They cooked
I've
last
seen
week
them
and got
half flip.
swept. Here, I got the broom. I got another. I'll have to order another one, but I'll ship it to your door.
How many brooms you buying? To me?
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to like give it to the B team, like passing the torch, like after we sweep y'all.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's
But
crazy.
I'll take it gladly, dude. I could use a broom.
All right, Chief.
Um,
Oh, you got something else to say?
I just wanted to say that looking at UNC Charlotte's B team and they're like the amount of teams they're playing, they play Lander, then they go on to play Clemson. These next two matchups are big, and I'm thinking if they win those two, they might take state spot. They might take state spot. That's all I have to say.
It's possible.
I've spoken my piece.
Fair opinion. Fair opinion there. Now, I guess hopefully we'll get started. Then your B League top 5 here.
League top 5, didn't we just do that?
Yeah, I'm about to go.
It's all you, Chief. Yeah.
Yeah. My top 2 has not changed since the first time doing this. USC, NC State, their B teams are just nasty. USC, I think, is gonna run that league. NC State's right there behind them. Coming in at number 3, I have Clemson. Clemson, they have a pretty good B team, and I've had them in the top 3 before. Last week I think I took them out, but I'm putting them right back in there this week. Number 4, I got UNCC. They another good team with a great B team. They have great potential in the B League. Number 5, I gotta go with my boys. I mean, they put up a great fight against USC, brought them to Game 5. I mean, they. Oh wait, no, they got 3-0, but the games were close. They did not bring them to Game 5. We did not win the game. The games were close though. The first 2 games were close.
Let's pull up the
But-
score real quick.
But
I was looking at that. I was
the
like,
last game we don't talk about, but the first 2 games just proves that USC is, they're definitely beatable, and especially coming from the ECU Pirates B team. I mean, being able to almost or take or not take any games, but keep the first 2 games close definitely shows that they can be a force to reckon.
SJT says, just so you know, we were playing with a sub.
Yeah, but y'all didn't play bad with the sub. You didn't play bad. You guys scored 8 goals in the 3rd game. The first 2 games were close. Come on, you gotta give credit where credit's due. Come on.
all right, you want to give credit where credit's due? They lost to USC Aiken first week, and they are currently 1-2. That is the only victory they have had the entirety of this season, and they got a bye.
Who,
Or
us?
no, wait. I withdraw that comment. I read that backwards. I read that backwards. I was reading USC, not USC Aiken.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
y'all still lost to USC, but USC Aiken y'all beat. That's still, I don't see them I don't see them in the top 5 though. It's a little bit. Come on, Chief. Come on.
He's rating his team. I respect
Yeah.
it.
My
Come on, man.
team's not bad. My B team's
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah.
If they took a game off of USC, it'd be a different story. But they
First
didn't
2 games were 1-2 goal games, were they not?
Now,
who
go ahead.
in the famous words of like Kobe Bryant, job finished, job not finished.
Dude,
You ain't
job
they ain't
ain't
got
finished.
no y'all didn't get the win. That's just like we have to accept that. We have to just take that L. Even if they were close. We don't know how USC handled it. They could have been like, you know how good teams do. Oh, this team's trash. Let me do some flip resets. Lazy does it all the time.
I will say here, in ECU's defense, USC came into this game talking about scoring 20 goals in the first game. And they
Okay, that
did
was-
We're
hold
talking
him
a
back.
lot.
Oh,
They
Those
did
are-
hold him
those are
back.
big words, man.
that is even I wouldn't say that, and I'm a yapper. That is a
Yeah.
stretch for me.
Certified yapper wouldn't even say that. Those are
That
some
says a
ridiculous
lot.
statements to drop 20.
That says a lot. 20 goals is absurd. I mean, dang.
Mm.
Is JT still in the chat talking? If we had our starter, we would have.
You know, I believe in y'all. Y'all think y'all got it. Y'all play Lander week 5, and then next week y'all play Wake Tech, or this week y'all play Wake Tech,
Hmm.
and that is going to be battle of the 1 and 2s. That's going to be close, actually.
It was a disappointing. It was sweet. Please.
The beef in the chat.
That's crazy. But either way, so we're gonna backtrack a little bit here, as I skipped a little portion here. Let's talk about last week's big matchups. NC State coming in the 2 seed beats UNCW coming in the 3 seed 3-1.
Mm. I don't want to say expected.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to compete with a team that is in the B League but has the GCs and the GC ones and the champs, the high champs. So I
Mhm.
mean, I don't want to say it was like rank disparity, but I mean,
There's
just
rank
about.
disparity.
Yeah.
There is rank disparity. If let me get on the stat sheet real quick. Let's
Oh,
see.
here we go. He's pulling the
You,
ranks.
I already got
USC.
it.
You already know, brother. They're GC3, GC2, GC1. I mean, what more do you need? They're just better. They're higher ranked.
Took a game off though.
What, UNC Wilmington?
They took a game
They didn't take a game. Week 3.
against State. Yeah, they did.
Are you looking at B League?
What we're talking
Bro,
about.
We're talking about B League.
yeah, I see it right here. NC State, Tuesday.
What
3
are you
Yeah.
sweep.
looking at?
Did somebody type it wrong? Hang on.
Week 3.
Bro, did you type it wrong, Nate?
What is it, week 3?
Oh no.
Who
I'm
hired
looking at
this
your
guy?
post, bro. Who
Bro,
is
that-
this guy,
my fault,
man?
bro.
Mr.
My fault.
Producer.
Oh
Alright.
my god.
It was a typo. It was a typo.
Bro.
It was a misinput.
It was a 3-0
It was a
sweep.
misinput.
It was a 3-0
I
sweep.
can't swear, but like I would have said it. I would have said it.
Bro.
But either way, yes, it was a 3-0 sweep.
Thank you. State and Wilmington can't compete with each other because Wilmington, I hate to say it, C3, GC1, and a C3 do not beat a GC3, GC2, GC1 with GC2 peaks.
True.
Yeah.
Like you're going up against the Yankees as like a minor league team. It's not it. It's not it.
And I guess jumping into the next matchup that happened, we had Clemson coming in this current 7 seed beats USCA at the 8 seed 3-0.
Yeah, I kind of see that one happening, especially with USCA having a plat on their team, but I didn't say that. It's in the Excel spreadsheet for everyone to see. But anyways, 3-0. Honestly, I was kind of expecting that, and I mean it just solidifies where I put them in my top 3.
Well, I mean, let's calm down here a little bit, gentlemen. Let's calm down here a bit.
I
Clemson
wish I just
has
looked a little bit more in detail, to be honest. I got them
Clemson's
ranked
had a
4th.
very hard season so far. So being like, I feel like we're like discrediting them when we put them at like the 7th seed or like the 7th place on the record. Like just because they played State and USC, that doesn't seem like it doesn't seem really fair. You kind of did them dirty, Nate Dogg.
Oh, it was a
But
random generator.
that random generator was not on their side.
I randomized it like 4 or 5 times before submitting it.
But I think that them coming in and taking this win against Aiken is probably a very good feeling after losing to the 2 Titans that have been at the top of our power rankings for the past 2 or 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
just unfortunate for Clemson. I'm glad
Should
they
have done
came
my
out.
research.
They lucked out this time. They lucked out. Got a really easy game. No offense, Aiken, but the only one y'all got is a bye.
Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's just chalked. It's chalked. My top 5
I'm
is
only
chalked already
stating
for B
facts,
League.
gentlemen. I'm only
It's just
stating
it's
facts.
chalked.
That's
Nah,
how I felt
it's
for the A League. It's okay, Blurry. It's okay.
yeah, it's bad, man. Holy.
But other way, Mesal's flaming you in the chat.
Bro.
Dude, you put
Yeah. Listen, man. I looked in the B
That blur.
document for like a solid 5 minutes. I didn't look over on that side. My bad. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Unprepared.
First time panelist over here.
I know,
new
dude.
blood,
Rookie
new
Hey,
blood.
mistakes.
hey, I got
Rookie
false
mistakes.
information on the score though. You
Well,
know,
maybe that was
Nate?
maybe that was planned to make you look like a fool.
Oh, okay.
You see,
All
once
right,
you
bro.
become like
You
a
know
Damn,
what?
coming
veteran here,
after.
you get veteran like status, and then you see state magically here, or when I hear that you guys took a game off of, or UNC when we took a game off of
You having
state.
you okay over there,
No,
brother?
there was like a big bang in my apartment, so I just like focused on that for a second. But so state took a game or lost to UNC Wilmington by one game or one game. Just you know what? Shut up. I'm done. I'm done. I've tried too hard.
Coolio.
I'm
Coolio.
having a seizure. I've been focusing
Leave it
on
at
that.
me being embarrassed, bro. Leave it at me being the one
Yeah,
embarrassed. You got
Blurry.
it.
Everybody focus on
Yeah,
Blurry.
yeah,
What
yeah,
you doing,
yeah.
Blurry?
You're
Come on.
good. You're good, bro. I put USCA fourth. My bad.
But
That's bad.
all right, I guess so. Moving on from that
Oh, boy.
subject, we're gonna go into the next week's matchups. What's on that? So first off, we have Wake Tech versus.
ECU. Roll Pirates. That's gonna be a good game though. It is gonna be a good game, but
It's gonna be a good
I'm taking
game.
ECU there.
Give me my boys. Wake Tech, come on, represent us. Do something good down there. Let's go.
The deciding factor.
Let me just scroll up a little bit. ECU played Pimber. That's the other one. ECU played Aiken. Nah. ECU played UNC Charlotte. Lost. Tragic. ECU
Wasn't that one a
played
reverse
USC.
sweep?
Oh yeah, it was a reverse sweep.
We don't talk. That's just.
Ooh.
And then we
can't.
have Wake Tech. Wake Tech played Lander and beat Lander. That's not the worst game. Then we have Wake Tech playing USC, lost 3 sweep. Yeah, that's fair. Wake Tech played UNC Charlotte, and UNC Charlotte absolutely swept them. Yeah, I got the Pirates here.
Nah.
Damn.
It's a
Council has
respectable
spoken.
call. Respectable call.
Pirates 3-2.
Ah.
3-1.
Pirates.
3-1. 3-1. 3-1.
All right. Well, next matchup we have UNCW versus USCA.
It's gonna be hard for Aiken to do much. I'm not gonna lie. With having the lower ranks, it's kind of hard. So I'm gonna have to go with UNCW here.
Yeah.
3-0.
Yeah.
With Mr. Chief on that
Nate, coach them up. You got it. They got it.
You want me to coach the wait? Which team?
The B team, dog.
Oh, I got
Get
you.
them
I
through
got
this
you.
game.
I feel like Aiken just
Yeah,
needs game time.
All right. Well, that's pretty all across the board there. Now, next up we have Lander versus UNCC.
You said Wake Tech beat Lander,
Wake
right?
Tech,
They did, yeah.
yes.
Okay.
I think in the Charlotte boys.
3-2. 3-2.
Yep. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
The
Charlotte's
Charlotte
got that.
boys, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Charlotte boys going to eat them up. UNC
And,
Wilmington did lose 3-0. And we have Lander had a bye. They're coming off a bye, so that's gonna, that
So
might
they're gonna
play
be
impact.
fresh. They will be fresh.
Now they're gonna be iced. Ice them out.
Iced or fresh. I mean,
It just
I
depends.
still think you boys got it, but I'm just saying.
I think Charlotte and sweep.
All right. So now jumping into the biggest game of the week, we have the 1 seed versus the 2 seed. USC
That
And
versus
it's
NC
not
State.
streamed. The
That's
biggest
criminal.
E-League
I
matchup.
may.
And it's
Wow.
not streamed.
All right, USC,
Wow.
NC State. If you're listening, there may be some changes in the future because people are very upset that y'all's game is not on stream right now.
Nah, drop the Aiken one. Drop the Aiken one. That's
Yeah.
a blowout. Bring
Shift
on
some things
USC.
around, Nate. Make it happen.
Bring
the
on
people want to see
USC.
it. We need to
Yeah,
see it.
Give what the
boys need to
people
figure that one
want.
out.
Come
The
on.
people want the Titans.
These guys are. This is actually
This
probably
is
the
gonna be-
closest series we'll ever
This is
see.
going to be a really
It's-
close series. I think this one goes to Game 5.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
easily.
It's the game of the league.
It's either going to be a game 5 or a 3-1. But the
Mhm.
question is, will it be USC or does
Who takes
USC
it?
USC gets a little too confident thinking they can beat everybody because they haven't played state yet.
By 20. That is true.
I
They
think
do have the confidence,
Mm.
but But where do we draw the line of confidence and arrogance? You know what I mean? So I mean, if they win like outright against NC State, then it's confidence. It's outright confidence. There's no arrogance added to any of it.
Mhm.
But if it's a close game, you know, being a little overconfident going into going into a series that goes to game 5, it might be arrogance. But if they come out on top, then like I said, back to confidence.
I say USC in 4.
I'm gonna go with the underdogs. Give me State in 5. They pull
I'm
through.
thinking USC in 5.
It's a close matchup either way.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is going to be a really close matchup.
It has been determined. I'm being forced against my will to figure something out to stream it.
The
Yeah.
people have spoken. Let's go.
So
Democracy
in
lives.
order for it to happen, Blur, you might have to learn the production stuff.
Why don't you just push
All right,
the
I'm heading out, boys. Thanks for having me. I'm gonna.
push that USC match back by an hour and then just replace it with UNCW. That way UNC Charlotte and Lander can play because that's probably going to be a closer match too.
We'll
It'll
see
be
how
better
it
than
goes.
that.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. But I'm definitely gonna try and incorporate all. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, if you can do that, hell yeah.
But either way, that was the First Look podcast. That is the end of our session here. So a huge
Dude,
shout out
you
and thank
didn't-
you. Oh, what? What did I forget?
You forgot Clemson. They have a match
Yeah,
against
that's a big
Bye.
match, man.
Oh man, my bad. My
Let's
bad.
talk about
Bye
it. Let's
matchup.
talk
Go
about it.
Clemson.
All right. Listen, man.
Clemson
Free
wins-
play's
wins
rough.
in
All
I don't
right.
know. I think Bye's gonna give them like a close matchup, low key. They do have a good roster this season. I'm kind of
BYE.
excited to see what that match is gonna look like.
I think
Oh, yeah.
BYE might take a game 5.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah,
It might go to
both teams-
5.
both teams-
It's gonna go to 5. Yeah.
But
I think
either
Clemson
way,
pull through though.
that is going
Oh,
to be
yeah.
the end of our First Look podcast. BYE absolutely sweeping every team they play against this series. But thank you so much to the panelists and everybody coming out and hanging out with us. Be sure to tune in on Friday for the biggest stream matches of the week. USC versus NC State coming in most likely after the first two, so you'll have to stick around to watch all of those ones. Or, you know, I might sneak it around to the middle, that way I throw people off and they have to watch all 3. Gotta get my viewership
Brutal.
count up. Gotta get my viewership count up.
Brutal.
Need that affiliation.
But either way, be sure to tune into those streams, and we will catch you all on Friday.
Roll Niners.
Later, boys.
Roll Pirates.